Hello there, folks. Welcome to another little episode. I just decided to take a short drive, get up into the hills a little bit. Obviously, we're not going to go too far up just because of snow, but down here in the lowlands, there is none at all. So lots of stuff we can play around on and do down here. Not really sure what the agenda is, but we are in the Snoqualmie river drainage, and I think we're going to go find us a nice little hike somewhere along the river. So, that being said, welcome. Let's get to it. A random place for a brick wall. As we get back here a little bit further, I'll explain. So all of this is the old railroad grade. Like I said, I'd explain when we got back here a little bit further, but long story short, there was a rail line that ran through here a long time ago. Late 19th, early 20th century, there was a lot of silver mining activity up in the back of here around Monte Cristo and really throughout the Verlo Ranger district. And this used to be the rail line that would bring that ore out to the city. So yeah, it's kind of tricky walking. You got all these railroad ties sticking up out of the ground you got to watch for. Let's keep moving. Well, that's kind of lame. Trail is closed about a mile and a quarter back. So still had about a mile to go to get to the end, which has the old railway tunnels where they, have to tunnel through the side of the mountain. Thought it'd be cool to go up and see those. I haven't been up here in probably 20 years, but also some Snoqualmie County workers hiking the trail, I assume for fish surveys, repairs, I don't know. But the sign says that I would be cited, so I'm going to turn around, despite the fact I could probably easily negotiate the bad sections. Lame. I'll insert some pictures right here that will show you what those look like, because, I have been up here before, so I guess that's how we'll do this trail. Let's get back to Jeep and go see what else there is to do. Closed trails, closed roads. Yeah. It is the season. For some reason, there's no snow down here at like 1,500 feet, but they've got the roads closed. You'd think they would close it a little further back, or at least allow for those of us that, are in four-wheel drive to go back further, but that is what happens when you're this close to the city. They know some idiot's gonna try it in his little Tesla and get stuck. Oh well, let's wander on back out of here. Worst case scenario, if I don't find anything else to film for you, I'll give you a history lesson on the Robe Valley. Guess we'll find out, huh? Well, folks, you have reached the end of this short little episode. It was a little disappointing that we couldn't hike all the way back into the old railroad tunnels and whatnot on the Robe Canyon Trail. Haven't been up there for like 20 years. I did insert a photo back when I was talking about them, something I took, 20 years ago. So at least you got to see the first tunnel that way. There's a total of 6 tunnels. If I remember right from last time, you could only get to about 3 of them. But since then, there's been some pretty good rock slides, which was one of the challenges of the railroad being there and why it isn't anymore. That said, after this little extra, whatever you call the ending speech, I'm going to go ahead and insert some historical information that I dug up while I was having dinner. Found some old photos of the area from back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, as well as some history there. I'll just overdub. So if you're interested in taking a look at that, keep on watching. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care of yourselves.